Will you even like yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I have lots of tattoos, and yes, I'm gonna like them forever. And one I got when I was 18, I got my first tattoo I ever got. It was a devil with a halo, a Tasmanian devil, like a little cartoon, right? I thought it was cute when I was 18.
You want to show us?
No, well, you know what? You know what? I can't show you. You know why? Because I got it covered up. I got it covered up because I did not want
has
to
no regrets.
lay to rest with a devil on my body. It's just something that I didn't want to do, so I covered it up.
So then you're saying exactly what I'm saying then. That
I'm saying that yes, it's permanent. So everything you do to yourself, you have to make sure you want it. All 11 of my tattoos, I love them and I want them. You know what I'm saying?
Where are we thinking that the confidence is being lost at, though? Like, are these kids starting out with no self-confidence?
It starts at home.
Of course.
It starts at home. It has to. And let me just
I don't
back
think
up.
so.
Let me backpedal a little bit.
I think it can start in school. I think it can start.
So I've heard this famous line, the internet is undefeated. I believe in it.
It is at this point.
From the time I heard it, I believe in it. I believe in it.
Social
I
media,
honestly believe
it
it.
absolutely can. I think it does not have to start in all.
I think it starts at home because at the end of the day, everything
Exactly, and that's where
you
it was
know,
going.
your concept, your values start at home. Right now, if you look how people are raised in different situations, if you're in a single parent household where maybe you don't have the support, or perhaps a grandmother is raising kids and it's not the mom and dad, you're going to leave a lot of the education to the teachers. You're going to leave even some of the personal hygiene, things that should start at home, to people outside because you don't have the time or you don't have the means or so on and so forth. So yeah, you push your kids to TV because you're busy, right? Go watch TV. Go, get on your phone. And it's influence. Influence comes from everywhere. So if you're not stepping in, or you're saying, okay, you can watch it, but let's talk about it because I want you to understand what that means, in terms of your upbringing. So it definitely hits there. But I just wanted to backpedal a little bit because when we started this whole podcast, and you had talked about it a little bit on our initial, meet and greet, is that we were having a discussion about body image. And I know we started this whole podcast off the Girlfriend Dialogues talking about friendship, but our initial discussion was surrounded on body image because we were talking about young girls and what we're seeing today, and we were talking about, people losing their lives, and we were saying we should really have a focus group and really talk to some of the young women in our lives to really encourage them and find out, what is it that you feel you need to change your body and why? Because at this point, you're losing that uniqueness, that uniquity about yourself, right? And back in the days when a gentleman would talk to you, or a young man, it's because something about you was very attractive to him. It was special. It wasn't all of us were special. It was one of you was special to him. But now, if we all look alike, he can have his pick of the litter. So what are we doing? And I think we really need to continue to boost these young women up so they understand that there's something special about you that nobody else has. And it's mental, it's physical, all of that.
And even if it takes you a little bit of time to figure out what's special about you, like for years, the thing that people used to tell me, I'm talking about since I was a little girl. They used to call me, they used to call me Gabby Gabby. Oh. They used to tell me, my mother. No, seriously. But the reality of it is I've learned over time to be an effective communicator because of it, because that was the gift that God gave me that other people said is not. You cannot go along with what the world is telling you. You have to go along with the gift. Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
I'm starting to see a shift as far as in the younger generation. A lot of people are embracing their naturalness, which I love.
Yes.
They're embracing their natural beauty. And also, like, I have a women's group at my church. And I encourage them. We talk all the time about the body and what is special and what is unique about me, because we all have something to offer.
Yes.
And it's just not this body.
Right.
We all have something to offer, so I help people find whatever that special is. Yeah, because you don't. Sometimes you don't realize what your gift is.
Yes, right. You have
so
to
we
focus
have these
more.
conversations.
But that comes from too not spending enough time with yourself. If you don't spend enough time with you, you'll never get to know who you are, and that's the thing that people also do, a lot of social media, a lot of parties. If you're always around people, you never really get to know who you are. You're so busy looking outward. I just want to back up to something that you were saying before about, I forgot exactly what you said, but my mother used to have this saying, my mother would say, I don't care what's going on over across the street at Nita's house or down the block. This is what we're doing here.
That's right.
Okay? And for me, you know, that always told me I had to focus on myself. Like I couldn't have all the things that they had up the street, down the block. I had to work with what my mother gave me, you know, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm getting. All right, let me make this look just as good as everybody else's so that when I go outside, you know, I'm going to be able to quote unquote fit in. Now, did I ever really care about fitting in? No. But that's where I learned it from. Right. I learned,
you make your own lane
from
now.
home. Yeah.
You make your own lane now. Because there's a young lady
This
that
is
we
very
know,
true. This
she's
is very
like
true.
400 pounds. She's young. Young girl. She walks in a room, she owns it. I love her. Oh my God, no, I love her. Me and my daughter was just talking about it the other day. I'm like, her confidence level is, she will dance, drop it like it's hot, everything. I love it. And I'm like, look at you, like she loves herself. Right. And people love that and respect that because she doesn't care that she's not a size 2.
Right.
She doesn't care that she doesn't have a perfect shape.
Right.
She comes in like, yep, I'm here.
Yeah, right.
And what? And she's like, let's get it. And she's that girl. And she's so sweet. I love her to pieces. And
she's probably breaking barriers.
Yeah, I said to her, if everybody
barriers.
had your self-esteem, she was like, oh, I love me.
Yeah, that's all. That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, it doesn't matter if you're at the smallest weight, at the largest weight. It's really about who you are as a person. You know how they say, "You beautiful inside and out," or "beautiful inside," and it's all what comes outward. You know,
I think every woman's
what comes
beautiful, and I
outward.
know people hate when I say that term because we all have some type of beauty that we can offer.
Right.
So we may not have the physical appearance, but there is something beautiful
But beauty
about
is
you.
in the eye of the beholder.
Right, and that's what I tell the young girls
Yeah.
at the church,
Yeah.
and I tell their parents because we sit down, we have talks, and this is what we talk about. It's like how beautiful you are. One of my praise and worship leaders at my church, she comes with an afro. Like seriously, like it's just an afro and it's her, but I love it and I'm like, look at you, like she doesn't care. She has a makeup on, but she wears her afro and sometimes she'll have 2 puffs. Like she's always switching up. She'll wear weave every now and then, but she's okay with who she is up under the weave.
But you know what it is?
She doesn't hide it.
Everybody attracts or is attracted to something different. Like Raina and I might not think the same man is attractive or the same woman has this qualities. You know, it's different for everybody. Sometimes I look at this and I'm like, I wonder what attracted that couple together.
Yeah, I see
you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how that happened.
Right.
But you guys see how body skews that? Because if everyone's trying to look the same, how do I decipher through what's going on with you? Like what's in here and what's in here? Because I'm just seeing duplicates.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes you see some women and it's like they've been through like a warp zone, you know, because they've gotten things done that don't look so great. And I'm saying, you know, sis, you would have been better off if you just stayed who you were, you know? And that's the part that troubles me. You know, you're taking this risk and then you come out and you're no better than right.
Yeah, but I was about to say that.
No, but I'm talking about so many. No, but I mean the ones that it didn't come out.
It didn't say.
Right.
And it happens. Look, the
Right.
first episode,
Because you know you got
medical
some
people
big
on
butts.
here.
You got to
Doesn't
have a
work.
little bit of hips to support the butts, you know. And some of them they just get the butt and then they have skinny legs and it looks like a lollipop or something. I don't know. It just looks.
It looks like a tooth. Like
Yeah.
a molar.
So right. And I think that one of the things that, you know, we have to start looking at from our generations, because we are the generation, literally probably like the last generation.
All right.
who
Yeah,
who
right?
are, no, I was going to say the last generation who are really not running down to get more butt and boobs, you know. And even too, what do they call this, Jessica? When they get Botox in the lips and fillers, right?
Oh, I
that's
call that a
whole nother
cake
thing.
face because if you don't get it, it looks like a cake that fell in the oven. Your
Right.
face starts to look like it dropped.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
it's horrible.
Yes, because I do know
Yeah.
someone who's like that. No, if
When you
get
don't keep
the
up with the fillers and the
right,
Botox,
you can't stop.
You should see your
Right.
face right now. She's like,
I actually,
it looks like a cake that fell in the oven, your face, and it's not a very good look at all. That's why I was like, I would never get that. Yeah, because you got to keep filling filling it up. It just looks like the cake fell, like your face fell. And it's like everything is going different directions. And that's why I love, what's her name, LMA? When she says, can you love me naked? And I always ask the girls at my church, I know they say you shouldn't talk about this in church, but I do. I'm like, ask yourself, can someone love you naked? And naked means like the whole you. Like, can you love me without my eyelashes? Right. Can you love me when I take this weave off? Right. Can you love me with my stretch marks? Can you really, really love me naked? Like, you need to find a man that's going to embrace everything about you. If you go on a date and you glammed up and he likes you, y'all dating, okay, I'm the next date. This is me. I'm natural.
Right.
I'm natural. Yeah, I'm natural. Let's see if this is going to roll. I got a wash and set. That's it. There's no lashes. This is what it is. How you like me now? And I said, that's how you know.
That's no different. Wait. That's no different than a guy that come pick you up in the hoopty because you can't see the real ride yet. Yeah. Let me see if she getting this hoopty with you.
Yeah, right.
Okay, if you down after that, I come pick
you up in the ride.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys remember this. I was actually looking up something, Jess, to ask you if you know the name that the medical term that they've classified for like the Snapchat, the Snapchat photos that people are trying to get the surgeries like. It's called this.
Is it the Barbie doll image?
No, hold on.
Yeah, it is. People will come and show.
No, but there's a medical term
like,
for it now.
I want this look like this.
Here, pass that to Jessica. It's a medical term for it. But I was going to say, do you guys remember when we were having the initial conversation when we were talking about the podcast, and I was saying how the guy came to visit, and I was like, I didn't put nothing on. I just had on my bra and the tight dress. Do you remember? Oh, Tamiko doesn't remember. And I said, so okay. Well, we were
naked for something?
No, I wasn't naked. Oh, stop, Tamiko. I wasn't naked. I was saying how this guy came to visit, and he's like, oh, Raina, whatever. And I'm like, yeah. I had on the stretch dress, and I was like, I didn't have on any body armor. I just had on my bra and underwear. And no, but in conversation, I felt just like that. I was like, listen, I'm too old for this. I'm not running around strapping up rolls and either I have them or I don't. When I get rid of them, it's cool. But if you don't like the rolls now, please bear in mind that they can disappear. But I just don't have that kind of energy anymore. Like to be tucking, nipping. Listen, it is what it is. It gets better with time. And the thing that I know about life is it's always a roller coaster. Always a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Weight is up and down. Cold
it is.
Up and down.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like at this point in my life I really want to be breaking my neck to worry about. Okay, yes, you need to be healthy.
Of course.
But I'm not breaking my neck.
Yeah, but it's just that attention. Like, and 9 times out of 10, it's not the attention you want. You know, you want it at the moment, but long term, it's not the type of attention you need in your life.
My friend says she's the best can of, how do you say it? Busted biscuits?
Busted biscuits. That is what they say.
Yeah. You ever seen a busted can of
biscuits? You know how
that's
start
what she
squeezing
said.
out.
I'm the best you ever had, and I was like, wow, that's so true.
That's
she was
real
like,
examples
they're
of
everywhere,
self-esteem.
and she was like, like you said, some days she feel like covering up, some days she don't.
Right.
And she was like, it is what it is.
Right.
And she was like, I know if you get to know me, you will love every part of this biscuit.
Right. Yes.
Every roll.
Did you see it, Jessica?
I did.
Yeah.
But
that's a medical term. It is.
Dysmorphia?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not the name of what they're getting. But
No.
That's absolutely, that's a medical term for when you don't see your body as what it is. You know, you see something wrong with your body regardless. Anorexic, bulimic, people who get plastic surgery, that's all a part of body dysmorphia.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain a little bit more.
Talking about, because, just hearing you guys talk about that, everybody needs somebody to talk to. If you don't have a therapist, talk to your auntie, talk to somebody, just in terms of making these decisions and just getting more information. Because it's huge. Like, look, how I grew up is that if you're going to put a knife in your body, do it because the doctor needs to save your life. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. Not because, I want to look this way for attention.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think, we're at a point where it's just happening, and in order for us to really see a difference. Like Tamika was saying, it is the younger generation now who is becoming a little more natural and now tapping into themselves and breathing that self-love. And I think, I think that we have to learn now to pour more into them, in regards to saying it's okay. Because if you look at us and you look at some people that are younger than us, kind of doesn't really balance out. We still look pretty much the same age.
Yeah. And there's things that these young people don't know that can help your skin and stuff. My massage therapist, she's beautiful skin, and she was like, "Oh, I take collagen." She said this.
Right.
She said I take collagen all the time. She said I've been taking it for a year, and she was like, "Everyone always say my." She said, "But I didn't always have nice skin."
Right.
But she was like, "It's really been working for me." So she gave me the brand because I was like, "Oh, okay."
you know what
You
else?
know, it's really about water. Right.
Yeah.
Water.
Well, she
I was
does
gonna
that
say,
with
let's
the
start
water.
at the
She
beginning.
pours the
No,
collagen
because,
in.
well, no, because everybody
Yeah.
can't afford collagen. I mean, listen, people
cheap.
find
It's
money.
$9.99.
No, I was going to say,
Right on Amazon.
listen, I was going to say, in the list of things that people, you have to just think about it. In the list of things that people need, in life, collagen is not on the list.
Well,
So
it's-
if you
it's
want to
healthy
do
for your
something for
neck,
yourself that
your
bear
head.
this
People
basic,
want a
Yeah.
quick fix.
no, right, yes,
People want a
Yeah.
quick
right.
fix is the bottom line.
But if you consistently drink water, look, take off those glasses.
Yeah, I can't see those expressions.
Right, but if you consistently drink water, your skin will tell the truth.
It's what
Water
your
and
body
eat
needs.
healthy. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Protein and everything. Like I said, my daughter, she takes very good care of her body. She's out every day running and walking. She watches what she puts in her body. Yeah, and it's the same thing. Like if you could save for the surgery, and especially for
Right,
the
you can
ones
do-
when I look at the girls to me that have nice shapes and I'm like, you're beautiful. What are you fixing? What are you absolutely fixing? There's nothing to fix. Like you're young, you can correct whatever's going on now with your body because you're young. You burn faster. I said, you get this age, it's going to take a lot longer to get rid of 10 pounds.
And not only that, when you get the surgery, you gotta keep up with it.
Oh,
after
you
the
do.
maintenance. You gotta
People
work
get the
out.
surgery.
You
and
do.
then
Right.
continue.
I know a lot of fitness people who are running around and promoting their bodies like they worked hard for it, and I'm like, you should stop lying.
You're a
Period.
liar.
Like
Stop
you,
lying.
right? Yeah, like you know you got on the table. That whatever happened after you got on the table, but do say, I did get this, because then that's another thing. If people are looking at you and they're not getting those results, not knowing that you had surgery.
Yeah.
That's what happens. They start
I'm very
becoming
transparent.
hopeless,
That's
but they
false
start
promotion.
right, and they start becoming hopeless. They're like, "How did he or she get like this?" No, baby, they got on the table. They did. They got a little nip, cut,
And then they
tuck,
took the
whatever.
selfies in the gym.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's
Working
another thing.
out.
Transparency.
8 hours at it. Yeah.
Right.
This is
I
what it
never.
does.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
Right.
So self-esteem can be corrected. That's
Yes.
That's what we would like to add as far as the girlfriend dialogues, that you can actually correct and build your self-esteem by just taking care of your inner self and pouring into you and just embracing you as a person.
Yes.
That it can
Yes.
definitely work, and you are beautiful. That's what I have to say to every woman out there. Whether I don't care what anyone tells you, you are beautiful. You have something to offer in spite of everything.
And that's
in your
the
own way,
Lady
you
T
have a
word.
gift, and a man is going to appreciate it. And that man that doesn't, then he ain't the one. That's
you,
just it.
right,
That's
right.
it.
You gotta look in the mirror, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the mirror is
Right.
not social media, it's not TV,
Oh,
it's not
no.
the
No.
media, it's not the celebrities, it's your mirror in your home. Be comfortable, embrace yourself, the skin that you're in, and make sure that whoever you're with, they value you for what's
Yeah.
here and what's up here first. And yeah, this is okay, but make sure this starts.
Yeah, education.
And you know what? If you want to go out there and get that plastic surgery or do whatever it is you want for you, go do it. It's for you. That's your choice. Just make sure you're doing it for you.
I honestly think that the best thing that everyone could do for themselves is just spend a lot of quality time with yourself. Get to know who you are inside and out. Just spend time evaluating the things that you think you do best and enhance them. Amplify those things. Don't worry about what other people say. Get to know you. Love you for who you are.
Lee,
And
words of wisdom.
And sometimes I think if you have issues with embracing yourself and trying to figure out who you are, I think it's okay to seek help, but make sure it's positive.
Awesome. Well, Well, thanks, ladies, for all of the feedback and the dialogue. I think body image is huge, and I'm sure at some point it'll still pop up in some of the conversations and discussions that we have.
Yes,
But we
absolutely.
appreciate